Hello everyone, I Sudeepti, a mental fitness and transformation coach, is once again in front of you with another topic and a few excerpts from my life so that people who are out there can help themselves to grow. And my topic is accountability partners. So I tell you that earlier in my life, I didn't had any understanding of the terms of accountability partners. But now I understand that who were my accountability partners earlier when the going was tough in my life. So accountability partners basically, what I understand is someone or something who gives you the push to move on, and especially when the going becomes tough or when it is very difficult for you to move on, maybe you are unable to give yourself a drive or a push. So these accountability partners help you actually to move into a right direction on a daily basis, regular basis. It is always good that you have your mother or father or maybe someone from your family as your accountability partners, but due to age differences, generation gap, and a lot of self-limiting beliefs and perceptions, we generally don't take help from our family members. But yes, I have heard a lot of family members who become accountability partners, supporters, and helpers for their child. Right? So earlier this was not the case, but nowadays I can see that a lot of parents are taking initiative to become friends and helpers to their kids, and which is I really appreciate that. So yes, I was saying that if you have some friend, and or maybe if you are very much comfortable with your parents, then one should, like, in order to grow, move into right direction, one should go forward to take help from accountability partner, and it is really wonderful. But in case if you are going through a rough phase of life, and if you are kind of a person who is introvert, or you are not in that mindset that you are willing to open up with someone, or maybe if you don't have anyone for that matter, then also you need not worry that you don't have anyone. That's absolutely fine, and I can help you with it. That in case if you feel like you cannot tell anyone about your challenges, or you are going through a negative spiral or maybe a tough phase, then also you can come out of it with the help of your accountability partner. And they can be very, it is good that if you have a human being as your accountability partner, but in case if you don't have a human being as your accountability partner, then you can use natural resources also to be considered as your accountability partner. This is something what I did in my life, right? So what I used to do earlier was like, I'm talking about the days when I was not keeping well, and I was going through a very tough phase, and I didn't had any source of incomes those days, because there was a huge laid off from the company, so I didn't had sources of income. I could feel the similar kind of feelings that I used to have those days. So I was not having a regular source of income, or rather source of income, I would say. And I came to know that I am extremely ill, and I am diagnosed with brain tumor. So I was mentally ill, and I was physically ill, and I was new in a city, and I am a kind of a person who always used to be just like a magical personality like this. I've always been like that. And especially if I am meeting someone outside my place, no one can guess what is going on inside. So I'm just like an ocean. No one can identify what is happening inside. So I was I was little shy. I was not that much open up, and I was not doing a lot of counseling and a lot of things like that. I had this counseling in my blood. I had it because I love it. I love empowering people, and I do it since years. But by then I was not doing it in a fully fledged manner, and because I was not happy with myself, I kind of was unable to accept that I love myself, and I was very much upset from my life at that point in time. But when I got to know that I am ill, and then I decided that yes, it's okay, it is part of life, and one day everyone will go from this world. But I never ever wanted to go from this world like this. I mean, on a bedside, or maybe someone is taking care of me, or maybe I'm ill. No, I just don't want to be like that. So I always wanted to, and even now, I want to go from this world in such a manner, just like I'm in conversation with some people, I'm helping people, standing somewhere in a regular conversation, and suddenly the call comes and I say, whoop, I'm gone. So I would love to go from this world this way, and I was yesterday, or a day or two back, I was talking to someone that I am very happy with the work I am doing, because I am satisfied that I am genuine, I am transparent, and I am giving to the society, I am giving back to the society, and I am creating a lot of positivity in people's life. And people, when they come and acknowledge, when they say, that because of you, because of that guidance of yours, because of this tip of yours, because of this technique of yours, I have faced this very gracefully. I just feel like paisa vasool kind of a thing, and I am now accountability partner for a lot of people. So I am happy, I am blessed with that. And so I was telling that other person that night that I will be, I'm ready anytime. But by the time I'm here on this earth, I will keep doing this, helping people around the world with my experiences. I'll keep learning, and I'll keep helping people around the world, and would love to empower people and enable them to work to realize their potential, and go towards their growth. So I had that kind of a feeling in my mind, and because of this, I took a decision I was reading a couple of books also at that moment. So because of this reason, I took a decision to consider a few anchors for myself, accountability partners for myself. I didn't knew that term, accountability partners, but yes, I considered them as my driving force. So I would like to share a few few accountability partners which I had when I was going through extremely tough phase, so that anyone who is listening to me and is feeling alone, that there is no one by my side, no one from family, and I can't open up with anyone, and even the friends are not around because everyone gets busy in their family, then also you need not worry. You still have a lot of things which can drive you as an accountability partner. But what all these things can do is just take you towards water. The final action, final decision needs to be taken by you only. So once you decide, once you commit your goal, your decision, where you want to go, then only these accountability partners can work. So would like to share a few of my accountability partners. The very first partner which I had at that point of my life is the tulsi plant I had. And I love to take care of plants just like my babies, but tulsi plant is something which I have always, I used to see my grandfather taking care of tulsi plant, and we had more than 500 plants, vases on our rooftop. And my grandfather used to participate in a lot of exhibitions and all. So I, since childhood, I was in an impression that I loved tulsi plant. So I had one tulsi plant, and whenever I used to see a little sapling or maybe a little purple color flower, So I used to consider that I am moving in right direction, and these flowers and little saplings are giving me hint that I am on right direction. Now the magic is about to happen in my life. And just keep going, and keep adding the droplet which I am adding. So this was the first accountability partner, because there is a season for this plant, which I feel, but then I needed something to drive me at that point. So I considered it as my accountability partner. This is one. The another accountability partner was my mobile. So after what I used the reminder facility from my mobile, and I saved a sentence. Come on, dear, let's finish it together. We have to do it, and then I'll be successful. You will be successful, and I am successful. And after every 3 hours, this statement used to pop up on my mobile and used to remind me that get up, take your medicines, and get going. You have to move, you have to cook food, you have to get fit, you have to go and meet people, you have to go for work, you have to go on, and you have to keep you have to push yourself to add one droplet which you are putting on a daily basis. Come on, dear, let's do it together. So I used to save this statement in a reminder which was kept assigned for every 3 hours. This used to pop up on my mobile and drive me. So this was another accountability partner I had with me. And the third accountability partner was that I was a very, as usual, as I am today also, very happy-go-lucky person. So as always, I am like this only. So whenever I used to go out from my flat, my apartment, whosoever old age people or kids I used to meet, I used to laugh, and I always used to be in touch with all the old age people, kids, guards in the society, and everyone knew me. Okay. And since I used to see them very often, so I considered them also as my accountability partner, that whenever I'll see them, I will consider that this is a hint from universe that get going, baby, you are in the right direction, get going. Just keep adding your one baby step, your one droplet. And these are just 3 accountability partners which I had at that tough phase. So if I can do it, yes, you can also do it, because now we have so many people around who are there to help you out. I have told you now what I did when I was alone, when I was considering myself alone, when I was unable to ask for help, because I was not ready to accept that I, the person who is helping so many people, I need help. How will they feel about me if I am asking for help for myself? So I was unable to ask for help at that point in time. So that was my self-limiting belief. But to you, I can help that, boss. If you feel that there is no one around, just drop me a mail and main hu na, just like Shah Rukh Khan says. So just pick up your mobile, use reminder, and that can drive you. Maybe the plants can drive you, the old age people can drive you, the kids can drive you, the flying planes can drive you. So many of my known, they know that I have used even flying planes also as my accountability partner. So I had a lot of things which used to drive me, and I have even started falling in love with life at that very point of time. Right? So I would just suggest that I alone can change a few lives. But if I help a few lives to change, they will change millions of lives. And with this hope that the time which I have faced in my early age, to whatever extent I can, I will help others to get out from that stage, or maybe not to fall into this trap of negative spiral or snowballing which happens suddenly in our life. So since then I am helping people around the world, and now I am like I'm extremely lucky. I am very lucky that I have so many friends around, so many loving friends around me, and a huge, humongous, loving extended family all over world who are with me, and I would really I am thankful to all of them, and I would like to name a few people whom I am very thankful to give me push whenever I needed, and to be my side, to be at my side, by my side, and enable me to like remind me who I am, if in case a few glimpses of negativity, downfalls may have come, because whenever the lines are like this, sometimes even the motivators need a push. So I would like to name and say thank you to all of you. I have so many people in my list, but still a special thanks to Rahul Bhatnagar, Mr. Ramar Chaudhary, Anand Kulkarni sir, Vikas Nagruji, Punkesh Chawla, Sanjay Agarwal ji, Piyush Mahajan, Rimi Sahni, Sanaullah Khan, Vishal Kumar Siddharth, and many more. All my friends, all extended family, my trainers, my team members. I just love all of you, and thank you so much for being with me, for being the part of my family, and for being my accountability partner, because while talking to you, while helping my team members, while giving sessions to so many people, while I'm thankful to all my clients as well, because counseling clients and students who remember me till date, and I'm thankful to all of you guys, because while helping you, I don't know when I could tap on the potential which I had, and today I'm here helping so many people around the world. It's all because of you that I'm so fortunate. So I thank all of you for being my strength, and I would be lucky if any of my experience can help anyone to get up and achieve their dream, or get out from the negativity rut, right? So I would love to be your accountability partner. If you need any help in order to develop your personal or professional life, or in order to get out of any negative thought which is bothering you, in case if you feel like there is something in your life which is just within your heart, and you want to get out of it, you really want to get out of it, that I'm there to help you out. So you are not alone, and it's okay if till now you haven't asked for help. Just summon up your courage and ask someone for help, and I'm sure you will definitely get one accountability partner for yourself. Even if you don't get, or maybe you don't ask for, then mobile will say, "Main hu na." Right? So accountability partner is much needed, much needed. Sometimes eagles do need a push, right? So with this hope that my experience may help someone to get going, I would say meet you again. Bye bye.